Today we're going to go over the top 3 trap activations from the first 5 games of Stockfish versus Stockfish in trap chess. Please like and subscribe. Also, please comment any thoughts or any questions you have on trap chess. Enjoy! Third place goes to this trap activation. White moved their rook to the b4 square and they hit a rook landmine. That removed their rook and it gave black an edge in this game, and black went on to win that game. However, you can take a look at that move by white. White was attacking the pawn on g4 that black had. There was no way that black could save this pawn based on the positioning of the board. However, that rook landmine removing the rook let black save that pawn, and the game ended after black promoted that pawn to a queen and then checkmated white. Without that pawn, black would not have won this game. Second place goes to this trap activation from the 5th game. Black decided to attack white's bishop on the f4 square. The bishop was not protected, so instead of protecting it or moving it, white opted to take black's rook on the a8 square. This put pressure on black's queen, so now black had to deal with saving their queen. So in normal chess, black would have taken the rook back, and then white would have made a move to save the bishop. However, a landmine activated, removing white's rook from the a8 square. Now it's still black's turn because they didn't spend their move taking the rook back. So black was able to take the bishop on f4 for free. The number 1 trap activation comes from game 5. White set up a diagonal with their queen to attack the h7 square to attack black's king. Black, recognizing this as a threat, put their bishop on the f8 square, guarding the g7 pawn because that pawn was crucial for them to avoid checkmate. However, a bishop landmine activated, removing black's bishop, immediately setting up a mate in 4 opportunity for white. White moved in with their queen and then checkmated black. Thank you for watching. Please comment any thoughts you have on trap chess. Please like and subscribe to help make trap chess a reality.